What's going on, HPP fam? Welcome back to another episode. I'm JD, that's Gio. We're diving into another week's worth of work. So you can see we got Wayne's Focus RS behind us. We just installed last week an upgraded blow-off valve and charge pipe setup and got rid of the factory blow-off valve that was mounted to the turbocharger. But as we know, the turbocharger on this one's not stock. But that has been blocked off, aftermarket external blow-off valve added. We're gonna gap these spark plugs down a little bit tighter because the car is braking up at full boost. So we're gonna do that here momentarily. As promised as last week, boom, Masons is on the dyno, baby. We are still tidying up a few things. We got our brake boosters situated, we got our blow-off valve situated. We are currently rebuilding a fuel line that was leaking. That's what Gio's working on right now. We'll get that fuel line built, put it on, strap this puppy down, and let you guys hear what it sounds like. It sounds wonderful. We'll go ahead and make some spoolie boy noises here in a little bit this afternoon. But so we got going on. Stick with us, stay tuned. We had this Hellcat come in on a wrecker. I don't know if you guys ever seen this, but it broke off every single bolt. We were able to get them all out of this adapter hub that's on the drive shaft. It broke every single one. Luckily we've got hardware, so we're gonna bolt this thing back together. But it's an interesting one. I bet he was doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing. But we'll get this one back on the road here in just a moment. So Masons are still sitting on the dyno strap down. For some reason we lost the fuel pump. By that I don't know what I mean yet, but we'll keep you posted. In the meantime, got this, I think it's a 2020 shaker, if I believe. And it's getting a set of JBL long tubes. He has no good pipes, so we will make some for him. We'll have some made, either way, to connect to the stock system. But yeah, Gio's working away. He's about to get that one popped up there. Hey, look at him. He looked too cool for school with them shades on right there. Look at that. Ah, he took them off. So guys, as you can see, we've got the JBA long tubes all wrapped up. Tightening up the little excess of mid pipe there for the exhaust shop to connect it. So about to take this down the road. Bill's Muffler and Colleen, that's who takes care of stuff like this for us, and they'll go ahead and make the connection, and we'll get this thing on back to the shop. I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing a little tune action on this one, and then it'll head back onto the customer. That's going to wrap up this 2020 shaker for now until it hits the dyno. Alright guys, I don't know if I showed you this or not. I've had a bad habit lately of not picking up the camera as much as I usually do. Just been busy. We had this beautiful 1320 edition Challenger come in. All the way, well, they moved here from North Carolina, but they found us on Instagram. They've been following us for a while. Now that they're here in Texas, they brought the car to us. We just did new front brakes on this one. The brakes were done right before the drive here to Texas. Customer complaint was they were squeaking all the time, and it made a even weirder sound when driving in the rain. So we went ahead and replaced the rotors, and replaced the pads, and we properly lubricated everything, and we bedded the brakes in. And as of now, they don't squeak anymore. So this one's all wrapped up, going home. The front end converted car that we put a trans in, all wrapped up, going home. So we are trucking right along. We did have a new one dropped off yesterday. It's another one that's kind of out of the norm, but we handle our local guys that need a trusted shop. We'll say that. This is Connor Payton's truck. I don't know if you guys remember this one from a couple videos back. It's the one that made 600 horsepower on our dyno. I mean, coffin. Easy, baby. This is a built motor Whipple deal. Built trans, like the whole nine. He does have a strange noise. We don't know what it is yet. We will soon find out. We also have this 5.7 Ram. I don't know if you guys remember this one. I think we did a Texas Speed Stage 2 cam on it. This thing has got some miles on it. He drives the piss out of it. Got a rear main seal leak on her. So, he has dropped it off. We're going to go ahead and pop the trans out of this thing and do a rear main seal on it. Oh yeah, and Mason's needs fuel pumps. So guys, I have pulled our Silverado GMC, whatever you want to call it, Chevy Mobile, in the shop, and as suspected, I went ahead and pulled the passenger side valve cover because that's where I felt like I was hearing the noise most prominently, and lo and behold, we have a collapsed lifter on number 5, I believe, intake rocker. So slide back here, slide my hand up in here so you guys can see. That should not be like that. So now we know what's wrong. Let the customer know and see what he wants to do. But this dag is done. So guys, as expected, these headers are cracked in a couple of spots. This is just due to the customer bottoming out. This car is on bags, and I'm just gonna guess, and the customer can chime in the comment sections if I'm wrong. I've been doing bags for a long time, and I guarantee he poked that button while he was moving down the road. I've seen people do it. I'm guilty of it. I did it in the car. Fortunately, it didn't have long tubes. It just scraped the inner fenders pretty good. But I know that's what happened. Anywho, or he hit a speed bump pretty hard. I'm gonna take these to my fab guy and have him weld the cracks up, and we're gonna slam them back on and save him some money. We've already did the trans service on it, so I'm going to set the camera up over here. We're gonna make a pull on this Challenger we did the long tubes on. See what kind of power it makes. So guys, let me close this video out. You guys are gonna have to wait till next week to hear this thing fire back up with no exhaust leaks. Geo's almost done. He's putting the mid pipes back on. He's got the headers back on. So we got to get this thing fired up, finish topping off the trans. We did a pan change, which changes the filter, and putting all new trans fluid in. And then this one should be good next week to go back home. Man, you guys heard some pulls on Mason Single Turbo. That motherfucker be singing. This thing made some jam. Real close. Now I can make it, not a problem. 600 wheel, not a problem. It made 570 something. Got low timing in it. It's on E. I can put some more timing in it. 573, 549. And super big power band. And it's spinning a little bit. That's why the graph curves like that. It's spinning up top. Having a hard time getting it to hook up on these Pathfinder tires. But anywho, sounds amazing. Chops like a monster. Makes big power. Let me show you. You know what? I'm gonna keep it secret from Mason. It did make a lot more, but I turned it back down. 13 psi though, 600 wheel horsepower, single cab Ram. We will be turning it up when we go to the track, but we have to make this stock trans live. So even though it can make more power, we turned it down because we want the trans to live so we can go to the track and make some passes and hopefully get the single cab 6-speed record. I don't know what it is, and if any of you guys do know what it is, post it down in the comments section. But as for now, the temporary patch, I put a Walbro 450 E85 capable fuel pump in the truck because the On3 dual pump setup that was in this truck crapped out. And it was already on the dyno, so that was the solution, quick fix. And with the rising rate hooked up, we have plenty of fuel on the 85. So that's exciting. I know Mason will probably see this video before I talk to him, so I'm sure he'll be excited too. Hellcat's gone, the transmission swap car's gone, the one that has a number 7 lifter failure is gone. We're still waiting to get that truck on the rack. We wanted to get this one done first, so first of next week, rear main seal on that truck. But that's going to do it for this week's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed the content. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.